In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a VLOOKUP function to efficiently extract data from a big data source. In this case, the big data source is the stock prices for Amazon.com. We have a lot of data here. I'm going to freeze my pane so I can keep the column headers and scroll down. So we have data going all the way back to 1997. But what if I wanted to get the adjusted close price on a certain date, like March 3rd, 2000? Well, I could scroll up and down until I find it, but a better way, a more efficient way, is to extract that data on a separate sheet. So we could call this separate sheet extracted data, or it's sometimes called a dashboard. A dashboard is a sheet where you extract and integrate data from different sources. So I'm going to give it a date, and I'm going to pull out the adjusted close price. Let's use my example of March 3rd, 2000. So to find the adjusted close price for that date, I'm going to use a VLOOKUP function. So equals VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP has 4 parts. The first part is the key I'm going to use to look something up in the table. So in this case, that's the date. I want to find the row in that table that goes with that date. So I use a cell reference to the date. The second part is a table array. Where is the table with the data? In this case, it's on the sheet called table, and I want to select all of the data, so I'm using my keyboard shortcuts to do that. I put another comma. Now I give it the column index number. That's literally a number that shows for this row that goes with March 3rd, 2000, which column do I want? Well, the adjusted close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Adjusted close is the 7th column. And then finally, I need to tell it this is either an approximate match to that date or an exact match. And in this case, I do want an exact match. There we go. It looked up the date. It looked up the adjusted close on that date. And here in one place, I can look up another date. So let's say I wanted to know what happened 5 years later. So March 3rd, 2005. Can I just drag this formula? Not quite. I need to set some dollar signs. I need to lock the range of cells where I've told it where the data is. So I select those cells, and I'm using another keyboard shortcut, an F4, to add dollar signs, but you could just type in the dollar signs. Now I should be able to drag this formula, and you'll notice that the reference to the date is correct. Now I'm looking it up for March 3rd, 2005, and I'm still getting the 7th column of the table for the row that goes with March 3rd, 2005. The stock price dropped a lot in that period.